Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how we get things underway here in the Space City. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left, but just foul. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early. Putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Up around the face. Semien, the runner at second with 1 away. And this is lined softly to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick coming on, and a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's Chris Davis now down the third baseline, and there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead, and he is in there.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
0-1 pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kemp is in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
In now, Chad Pinder, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Mark Canha stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 3-0. Trevor Cahill gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power, sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, 2-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Cahill become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Ground ball left side. Lowry relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Stepping up now, number 22, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Lucroy. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another chance. Jed Lowry. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Tyler White will bat
Leading off
next.
for the Astros.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Chopper to short. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's there. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Julius.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Josh.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. 2 hits in 7 tries. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The A's lead this one 3-0. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. One down.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Stephen.
So coming to the plate, Stephen Piscotty picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Missed with a slider.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in, Chad Pinder looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Kemp. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Martin Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Striding in for Houston, Tony Kemp. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. So now it's Mark Canha as we begin the top of the fourth.
First baseman, Mark Canha.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line drive, base hit down the line. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, number 22. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Canha stands at second with no outs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Kemp, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. And no one can get there. Let's try it again. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And there he goes toward second. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead it 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First time up, he went down looking.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Turning for second is Altuve. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Altuve, the runner at third with no outs. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Tyler White will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 3-2 one more time. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
At the plate, Tyler White. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Marwin Gonzalez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Houston after this. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 2, designated hitter.
Now batting, Chris Davis. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Altuve. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
There's a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nope.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. None out, runners at first and second. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Three and two now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in, Tony Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A little bouncer. First and second now, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And that brings up Chad Pinder.
Now for Oakland, left fielder, Chad Pinder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count. 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Ryan Presley takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Mark Canha will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Pinder at third with nobody out. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. The 1-1 home. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 22.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box, number 22, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. No one out with a runner at second. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Right side. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it to throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Chapman at second with two down. Two balls and two strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
1-0 the count. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Reddick. And he makes the catch in the corner. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the A's 9 and the Astros 1. Lou Trevino enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Trevino playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
And certainly worth the second look here, as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Tyler White will bat next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Here it is on 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in once again, Chad Pinder. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now, Mark Canha. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Reddick. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, number 22. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. And he lays off for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Sliders in for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Hops this one up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the Astros.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman,
now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Up next for the Astros.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you could see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. Mucho problemas on the mound.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ground ball right side. Scooped up, one there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
In now, Martin Maldonado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 9 and the Astros 2. Hector Rondon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Counts 1-0.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp is under this one. And that's out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Up around the face. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, Tony Kemp.
From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Popped high in the air. Lucroy over to his left. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
So striding in, Alex Bregman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. is ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off again, ball 3.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bregman on third. Altuve at second with 1 away. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
that ball fast.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two out with the man at first. Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the A's 9 and the Astros 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit. And the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
And that brings up Chad Pinder, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
Three and one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Canha.
At the plate, Mark Canha. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So digging in now, number 22. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the A's 10 and the Astros 4. Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
First baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting. Catcher. Martin.
Settling in now, Martin Maldonado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. From the stretch. Fouled off. Gurriel takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman. Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is a curveball in the dirt.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a fastball just a bit high. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike now for Houston. Swing of the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Number 22 is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Athletics hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Trevor Cahill earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.